It's official, Halloween Horror Nights 2025 announcement season has begun. Today, tickets went on sale. Something Popular is back with a surprising new twist. House announcements have begun. We've got new merchandise in the park. Also, it's summer, and we're continuing our summer of fun here in Orlando, checking out what's new, what's going on, all the cool things. So let's head into Universal Studios and have some fun. Rip Ride Rocket is running, and we finally got an official closing date for that, and it's very soon. So let's head into the park. Even though it's gray and gloomy today, it feels like a pure summer day. I want to check out a couple new things right here in the front of the park, and then we'll head over and look at the Halloween Horror Nights stuff. Universal Studios Florida is celebrating its 35th anniversary. It opened in 1990. And in this part of the main shop that used to be like a candy store, they've added this display of 35th anniversary merchandise. I already picked up this shirt and the pass holder version. But they've moved the sweet shop right across the way, and they're calling it Universal Sweets. I haven't been in here yet. This is pretty new. So let's check it out. All right, cool. Looks like they have Jaws stuff, Wicked. There are so many fun treats in here. Oh, speaking of the Wicked treats, did you guys see the Wicked trailer for part 2 for Good? Look at this pretzel one. That's cool. And a Jaws candy apple. Whoa, that looks crazy. They have a lot of really fun themed treats in there. There was How to Train Your Dragon. There was Jurassic Park. There was a lot in there. So that's a really fun way to get like a cute themed treat that you're gonna enjoy together. Take some fun pictures of. All right, good deal. Now let's head over to the Five and Dime. So besides Single Day, the Express, and a few other ticket types going on sale today, Premium Scream Night is back, and I'm going to tell you about the twist because there's something brand new about it this year, and this is only the second year they've done it. But first we're going to go check out the new merchandise that's out. So today they announced Fallout as a house for Halloween Horror Nights 2025 here at Universal Orlando, and it's based on the show, not the game. But the show is based on the game. We actually went to a really cool Fallout New Vegas themed saloon when we were in Vegas last year when we did our cross-country road trip. I'm gonna link that video because I still think that video deserves more love. It was so cool. We went to like abandoned casinos, not in Vegas, but like outside of Vegas. And it was really cool. And the bar that we went to is an inspiration for a bar in the game in Fallout New Vegas. So they have it all themed up with like Nuka-Cola and all this cool stuff. It's really cool. Anyway, I'm gonna link that and let's go check out the merchandise. I'm hoping it doesn't rain today. I didn't bring my umbrella. We're here at the Five and Dime, and check this out. A brand new sign for the Fallout house and the merchandise reveal, HHN 2025, and there's tons of people in there right now fawning over it. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, so they have kept this creepy, medieval looking wall here with the vines all over it and the stained glass windows, and they have actually gone all in on the stained glass window theme. This is really cool. So first of all, we've got the Fallout poster here, and then they have this. This is new for this year. I don't know if they've done something like this before, but I think it's so clever. So it's obviously looks like a stained glass, got a gargoyle on top, super cool, but it's specifically for 2025. It looks like they're gonna sell a piece. It's like a puzzle for each house for this year, and then you fill it in. That is, so the piece is $8. All right, I fixed it. A lot of people were playing with it. It was falling over. But anyway, it stands on its own. It is really, really cool. So it's a horror frame, and you can start collecting Horror Nights frame. They've got the sound still in there. You hear it? It smells like Horror Nights. It's so cool. They've got this new cup. We have the ghoul on it. The cup's $27. And here's the shirt. So you can see highly prominently featured here. The ghoul. Ah! Got that like desert scene down there. Super cool. So again, this is based on the show, which is based on a game. Sam has played, I think, all the Fallout games, so I have watched the storyline through of them. We like the show too. So we're excited for this, something different and cool. And again, we visited the Fallout New Vegas, some of the locations, and it was really cool. In the first version of the merchandise, they had a crow, and the crow is right up there. He's hiding in the corner. They still have the Never Go Alone stuff. It's just moved to a different section. So if you're looking for that, and it's got the crow on it, he's eating his eyeball. He's a little pal. The hat, the candle, and all of that. And let's see if we can get the mirror to do the thing. Hello? Hello? Do the thing. I wonder if it still does it. I don't know if it still does it. come out. There's a monster who lives in there. There he is. See him? See him? Oh, he only comes out every once in a while, just for a second. This whole display is really popular. Lots of people are loving it. I love like the vines, the Spanish moss and everything. And this merchandise drop looks really popular so far. I feel like these have almost sold out, and this is the display one. I don't know where the rest are. Are there more of these? Hi, Phantom. Hi, Dr. Griffin. Oh my gosh, there's a man in the water. Hold on. Hold that thought. There's a man in the water. That's cool. You don't see that every day. Actually, I've never seen that before. Yeah. But what I was going to say is another thing about Fallout. So I know that it's a Bethesda game, right? Not all of them.
No, Fallout 3 and 4
are Bethesda. And I know there's another Bethesda game you love. Elder Scrolls.
That's above Fallout for me. Yeah, I do love both.
You love Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, everyone loves some Skyrim.
Yeah. So anyway, we are now going to pick up the new pass holder button. It feels like just yesterday I picked up the last pass holder button.
Does.
Time is flying.
It was, right?
No, it was last month. It was May 1st.
Wow.
And today's what, June 4th? So I'm actually a little late.
June 5th.
June 5th?
Yeah.
I'm late. I usually pick them up the first day they come out.
I know that because the Nintendo Switch came out today, so it's June 5th.
Yes. Last night, should we even talk about this?
I don't know if we should.
Sam was at Target at midnight.
Best Buy.
Best Buy.
I was at Best Buy at midnight picking up my Nintendo Switch 2.
And there was a huge line, and people were cheering. It was crazy.
It was crazy, but it was fun.
It was fun. But anyway, let's pick up our pass holder button. It's How to Train Your Dragon themed for June.
Spooky.
Not quite, but that's okay. The Blues Brothers are jamming. They closed it up. We also recently got the official closing date for Rip Ride Rockit, August 18th. So we knew it was closing this fall, but now we know August 18th is the closing date, which is so soon and so crazy. I don't remember if I've told you that in a video or not yet, but anyway, we are gonna head here to the Tonight shop to pick up our pass holder button. There are a lot of school groups here today. Let's go in. Here's the new button. It's toothless, it's so cute. By the way, David S. Pumpkins and his dancing skeletons are still in here. But yeah, look at him with his iconic eyes. And it says, Hiccup's other half. That's cute. With your head bowed and arm extended, the bond begins. Nice. This is something Universal has done for years, giving out these pass holder buttons. It was a long time they were doing one every month, and then they kind of paused it, and it seems to be back. It seems like every month we're getting a new one. I have years of these, years of them collected in my scrapbooks. I had bought those I use the baseball, the card trading pages, photo album pages. You can buy them for baseball cards or whatever type of cards people collect. And I also use those for my monorail cards and other things that I collect. And I have pages and pages going back years of these, so they mean a lot to me. So we have the Amity celebration, celebrating Jaws' 50th anniversary here. We've actually got some skippers out. Hi! Safe to go to the beach?
It's not safe to go to the beach, not at all. Don't listen to the mayor.
What about the, a life vest?
Not even with a life vest. And you're wearing such beautiful colors, it's going to see you.
Thank you. I'll just try. I'll take my luck.
Okay, good luck. If I don't see you come back, I'm gonna know what happened to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Good luck.
So it's all themed to 4th of July and Jaws, but something is new here. And I still do have one more thing to tell you about Halloween Horror Nights, but they actually have this food and drink, the Boardwalk Snacks open. They've got a bucket of bait, a lobster taiki. Wow, that looks crazy. Amity Island iced tea and iced tea mocktail, fun. And they also have Midway Grill, which is a throwback to the hot dogs they used to sell around the Jaws ride in the Amity area. They've decorated up the San Francisco Candy Sweet Shop. Super cute, all Jaws themed and Amity themed. And we got the bucket. We got the bucket o' bait. And look at how cute this is. It comes in a little souvenir container that you can take home. So this says it is crispy pieces of clams, shrimp, and oysters sitting on a bed of fries with lemon and sriracha ketchup. Oh, I didn't even know there were fries down in there. That's cool. It's just kind of like a label on a bucket thing, but if you can clean it out, you can keep it as a souvenir. But we do love fried shrimp, fried fish with a cocktail sauce type of thing. So hopefully that tastes like cocktail sauce. We also got the Amity Island iced tea, the mocktail version. So it's cranberry juice, stone fruit syrup, and Sprite. And if you get it full on, like a Long Island iced tea type of a drink, it comes with vodka and rum and all sorts of stuff. We got the mocktail one today. Okay, so this is our little lunchy, our little snacky we're having. We're sharing together. Got a little sauce. You know what we're gonna do? Oh, the earthquake thing is happening next door. Oh, we're gonna lemon it up. There you go. All right, so pick your poison. I'm gonna pick a shrimp to start with. I'm playing it safe.
How do I know which is which?
I don't know.
I guess I'll take a shrimp.
Maybe this is a clam, but it looks like a shrimp. Let's dip it in this weird sauce. It is really hot, actually.
Fishy.
You had a clam.
Yeah. I'm clammed
You're
up.
I was gonna say I wish this was regular cocktail sauce instead of this weird ketchup.
I didn't try it, really.
As you know, ketchup is my
Spicy, right?
sworn enemy.
Yeah.
I hate ketchup.
If I have ketchup, I feel like I'm telling you home stories every day.
All right, that's enough. Let me have a clam. They don't need to know everything about me, just that I hate ketchup. This, I bet you, is clam. It looks very
That
clam.
looks like what I have.
Ooh.
If you imagine the taste of a shark eating another fish.
All right, clam time.
I told you.
I don't know if I like that. It's a bit clam.
I think your face gave that away.
Well, and as I've said, both Sam and I, we like love seafood, and it's just like fried like shrimp that tastes normal. But that clam is very clammy.
That clam is very
That's a bit too clammy for my taste. Steak fries.
I do like the fries.
I like the fries, yeah. Oh, I think I'll stick to the shrimp. What's this thing?
But that was an oyster and this is a clam.
That was what it was. That was an oyster and that's a clam. You're right. All right, let me try actual.
That oyster was still clammy.
The oyster with, and we like oysters, but like oysters, like raw oysters, right? That was actually good. It must have been oyster.
Yeah, must have been.
It was, I don't know exactly what's what, but we really like the steak fries. The shrimp are good. Whatever the stick thing was good, but then something else was just very fishy. And I like fishy, but like it was a little too fishy. But either way, this is a fun bucket of fun. Fried fish type of a bucket. Really fun for summer, 4th of July, and a Jaws treat.
This is supposed to be like a callback to like the Jaws ride time here. And back then I feel like all theme park food was fries and fried stuff. So I mean it's very authentic to how food was in theme parks about 10, 15 years ago.
And we've come a long way in theme park food, but there is something to be said about some fried shrimp and steak fries. Yeah, Sam just said need some vinegar, and I agree. Some nice malt vinegar on this would be, but the iced tea is nice and refreshing on a super, super hot day like today. Like we are melting out here. It's really, really hot. It just tastes like cranberry and Sprite type of a thing, but not like super tart cranberry, which I appreciate. All right, so now for some more Halloween Horror Nights talk. So they did announce a Fallout house, but they announced something else, right?
Sorta, yeah.
So they announced Five Nights at Freddy's, which I know is like a super popular franchise, is coming to Halloween Horror Nights 2025, and they said in a whole new way. What does it mean?
We don't know, but we're gonna find out. I think they were just not, they wanted to do Fallout first and we'll get like another announcement, but who knows? Maybe it will be like a whole new thing, like it says.
So it may be just a house, it may be a scare zone, but in a whole new way made me think it was like something else. Like in the past they've done like specialty, different types of things, overlays on restaurants and stores. Who knows? It could be anything. We don't know, but we do know it's coming. Now, Five Nights at Freddy's is an interesting franchise because it started as a game.
Yeah, it was like a horror game where you monitored security cameras and animatronics would try and attack you and you would have to like try and stop them by like shutting the door and stuff. I never really got into it. I was not a Five Nights at Freddy's like player, but it was really popular on like YouTube by like streamers playing it and doing their reaction. It got super popular. There's like a million games.
It was like let's play or reaction to game.
Yeah.
They would be like, whoa, da-da-da, and like get all scared and stuff.
There's like a million different games. The story is like super
There's
in-depth,
books.
Confusing. Yeah, there's books.
There's a movie.
And then there's the movie, which, I mean, we don't know, but I assume the house or whatever it's going to be will be based on the movie. Like the core concept of the animatronics.
I like the animatronics and the costumes and the puppet aspect.
I think it can translate into a really cool house. And we will watch the movie again before.
I was going to say, I think we should give the movie another chance. We'll watch it again. And then the new movie comes out after Halloween Horror Nights. But that has happened before. Like The Exorcist Believer and other films have come out like with a house.
Maybe it could be like the new way is like a preview of, they've done that before, where it's like a preview of the upcoming movie as well as the like previous movie. That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
It is interesting that the first two things announced are both
Video game.
came from video games.
Yeah.
Like the TV show came from a video game and the movie for this came from video video games.
And we've had like The Last of Us and other games in
Silent
past
Hill,
years.
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
I would love to see a new Silent Hill house.
Oh, that'd be so
There's
cool.
a new game coming out. That would be amazing. Imagine like a Horror Nights game year.
Anyway, there is more, and there's a surprise coming, but we'll talk about that as we make our way to the next thing.
She's been watching a lot of Downton Abbey.
The Beat Builders are some fun street atmosphere they have here in the park. One of many, and I love that about Universal. Look, people love it. So it looks like they're doing some work on the lagoon here. They do this from time to time. Who knows what they're doing? They're out on the platform with all the stuff, but we love the nighttime shows here, and
I like to
hopefully
see a
we'll
new
get more.
Horror Nights nighttime show.
I would love that. We'll see.
Ghoulish needs to be redeemed.
Yes, Ghoulish needs a second chance. So Ghoulish was a short-lived Halloween Horror Nights lagoon show. We actually really loved it, and I think they stopped it. There was a hurricane coming, so they had to like take it down, and then it never got a chance to run again. So it needs to be redeemed. Maybe not Ghoulish, but like some sort of Halloween Horror Nights lagoon show. But the spirit of Ghoulish must live. So hopefully one year it'll come back. Maybe this year, we shall see. But right now, it's very hot. We need something to cool down.
I'll be happy with Marathon of Mayhem, you know, or whatever. That first Marathon of Mayhem, my favorite nighttime lagoon show of all time.
Yeah, we loved it. We did love it. Anyway, let's go do the thing. Also, here, this is fun. They have the Epic Universe opening Coca-Cola bottle. Cool, fun. I did pick one of those up. See, it says grand opening on it. So you can get it here in the film vault. Nice. I saw it a few other places in the park too. It's on now. Yay! Are the Blues Bros waiting? We got Doc out here. He's doing something.
Magical is a wonderful word for science.
He's got to go in. So they have rethemed Schwab's Pharmacy here for the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future, and Doc is running amok. He's running an absolute muck. What's he doing? Oh, look at how cute, Sam. The Enchantment Under the Sea. Will you be my date? Oh, it's packed in here.
Who are you?
Yes, hi, Doc.
Welcome in, everyone. Dr. Eminem Brown at your service. Turning yourself a wake of juice, especially on a hot day.
Hi.
Are you aware that you have trace amounts of plutonium running all over? You haven't found any plutonium, have you?
I haven't. I mean, unless someone stuck it in my pocket without me knowing.
Well, as long as you see it, don't touch it. It'll have drastic ramifications on the space-time continuum.
I wouldn't want to do that. All right, thanks, Doc.
At your service. How is it? Have you tried it yet?
It's pretty good, yeah.
All right, so they have two Back to the Future themed shakes right now, the rock and roll shake and the wake up juice. It's really cute in here, 50s themes all the time, but they did a little extra Back to the Future decorations in here. Super cute. I love all the framed celebrities and starlets from the golden age of Hollywood up here. Tell you what, this is the perfect place to be on a super hot summer day. Get you some ice cream, the float, something like that. So sadly they are out of the little guitar on it, which is kind of the reason I ordered it, but I'm still getting it because it does sound really good. It's really hot out and we're gonna rock and roll. So even though they are out of the chocolate guitar that's supposed to go on it, they do have these cool Back to the Future 40th anniversary cups, so that's fun. It is packed in here, packed. So Doc was in here going all around.
He's outside shouting at signs.
Do you know what? When it's hot in the summer, ice cream shops.
Do you want to know something?
What?
I had no idea there were seats in it you could sit. I've never been in there.
Yeah, I was like, Sam, can you grab us a seat? I'm in the line, and he was doing something over there, and
I
It
don't
all
think
worked
I
out.
put my head in here, but I've never really taken the time to look and it's like
it's so cool, right? Yeah. Let's try this. So it is. They're out of chocolate guitars.
well, we'll just have to keep
I was not.
rocking on.
Just keep rocking on. At least they have the special cup.
Yeah.
It's very chocolatey.
Is it like chocolate shake?
It's chocolate and like marshmallow. It's good. It's just it was more chocolatey and intense than I expected.
Well, it's chocolate. That's real nice.
Yeah. All right, so now we have a couple more big announcements about Halloween Horror Nights coming up that I have to talk to you about. We're going to finish this up, go outside, and I'm going to tell you some more. All right, let's talk about Halloween Horror Nights tickets. Are you ready, Sam?
I'm ready.
So what went on sale today?
So today went on sale was
Single day tickets,
express passes for single day tickets,
3 house unmasking the horror tours.
which this time year starts a week before the event. They did this last year, so you can kind of get a preview of 3 of the houses.
This is a daytime tour where they walk you through the houses. They let you take pictures in like certain spots. They'll tell you where you can and can't, but they'll tell you like Easter eggs and secrets and stuff.
It's really cool to see like behind the scenes, and also if you're not sure like if it's too scary, that way you can go through and see like the amazing houses they build without the scare actors.
Only the 3 house tour starts before the event, right? There's also
6 house tour, that starts the day after the event. And with this one, new for this year, you get buffet lunch included. So that's nice.
buffet luncheon.
They've changed the way they do lunch on this 6 house tour quite a few times. Now you get a little buffet lunch. So
I like that better.
Yeah.
Because I remember we've had to like, you kind of have to fend for yourself.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, go have lunch and come back, and it's kind of like a hurried thing.
Yeah.
So I like this.
When I first started doing that tour, you used to choose like a meal, and they would take you to Monsters Cafe, and you got like one of the meals you choose, you had to like pre-book it.
I missed that.
I think this is a cool way to bring something like that back.
Yeah. Did it say where?
It did not, no.
Okay, maybe in the sound stage, because that's where they take you to start the tour. You start in like the sound stages.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like a little, like their catered. I imagine it's like one of their little catering buffets.
Yeah. So there's the 3 house tour, which starts before the event. The 6 house tour, which starts the day after the event. Usually it's different houses, right?
Yes.
Like 6 are these 6 and 3 are these 3, and there's usually not overlap.
Yes. That is also something they changed in the last few years. It used to be like you didn't know which ones it could be.
Like you know in advance
Yeah.
which houses they are.
There's one more thing.
Oh, okay.
So there also is the Scream Early ticket.
Oh, right.
So this is the ticket where you buy, I think it's $55 this year, and you can come into the park at 3, like in the regular day, and then you can be in the park ready for the event when it starts.
I've done videos in the past on Sand Scream and how it works. We'll see how it works this year. Again, we'll make a video and show you all of that. Obviously, if you're a pass holder, this need not apply because we can just come in.
This is for people who don't have any form of like day ticket to get in.
It's a great way to get a few extra hours in the park, right? So you can get in at 3 and you can like ride rides and enjoy the park before Halloween Horror Nights starts. But, okay, now you think that's everything?
That's everything except one.
If you're gonna ask about Frequent Fear and all of that, in past years, they release those later. So we'll wait to talk about that when we know more. But there's one more thing.
Yes.
Premium
Scream.
Night is back.
We
We
didn't
didn't plan this. I was like, is he gonna go with this? Premium Scream Night is back.
We didn't know if it was going to come back. Last year we had an amazing time, and
The
we
best
hoped
time.
that it did, and it is back.
Yes.
It is again the day before the event's opening night, so it's on the 28th of August.
The night before opening night. So this is like a pre-night of the event, right?
Limited capacity. You get like batched into groups in smaller groups, so you get
Through
to
the
go
houses.
with small groups. You get the event food, like select food and select non-alcoholic drinks included.
So besides the included food all over the park, especially Halloween Horror Nights food, non-alcoholic drinks, there are drinks that you can also purchase, but you also get a specialty lanyard. But new for this year,
New for this year.
you can wear costumes. I was like, are you going with this with me?
I'm going with it again. I think this might be the first time ever.
I don't
at least
remember.
that since I've been going, and that is quite a long time.
Quite a long time, yeah. I don't remember any year where they've let guests wear costumes on
I don't
Halloween
think
Horror
they ever
Nights.
have. Like there is a list. of
Like make sure you check the website and like read the requirements and stuff. But for this night only,
one night costumes
costumes.
at Halloween Horror Nights.
What? So our big question now is, what are we gonna wear?
What are we gonna wear?
So we would love if you guys vote on what, like couple costume or just themed costumes. But keep in mind, this is Florida and it's gonna be 100 degrees.
Yes.
So it can't be too hot.
Yes. We need to think of weather appropriate-ish.
So we can like modify though.
Yeah,
So if it's something that's like a hot costume, we can modify. So vote, give us ideas that that match our vibe, things that we like. It doesn't have to be themed to this year's Halloween Horror Nights, but it can be, or past years. Give us some votes and ideas.
We have a few like ideas
We do.
we've been knocking about.
If people say something that we already have on our list, that'll like bump it up.
Yes. I feel like it's gonna give Premium Scream Night a bit of like a party.
Like a
night
vibe,
out.
like an
a vibe.
atmosphere, yes. Last year was amazing. We had the best time ever. Now, out. Last year, it was an experiment. It was the first time they did it. It did not sell out, I don't think. Because of all the good reviews from last year, everybody loved it. I think it's gonna be more well attended this year, but hopefully they'll still keep it really limited capacity.
But I think even if it was a bit busier than last year, it still would be like, I mean, it was night and day
incredible.
to, like
a normal night. Yeah.
So.
It was incredible. Like, you are almost alone in the houses in very small groups. Again, all that food is included. So you can eat all over the park, included. Like, there's a lot included with it that it's a premium offering, but anyway, the costume thing was so cool. We had to tell you about that.
And of course, we are definitely going to try and do a costume.
And if you see someone else write something you agree with, thumb up theirs, like it, so we can see the amount of likes on them and stuff.
So, and then, you know, on that day, when the video comes out, who knows what costume?
Who knows what will be?
Could be one someone suggests.
Stay tuned. But yeah, I'll link my last year premium Scream Night video as well. So I think that's everything, right?
I think that's everything.
Like everything that was announced today. Of course, we'll stay on top of all the announcements as houses and scare zones are announced. We don't have any of that yet. And if you're waiting for Frequent Fear tickets, like I said, in the past years, those have come out later. But if you're wanting to buy those single days and the express and all of that, it's on sale now. You can get it. But that's it for today. We had to come out to see the new Fallout stuff, talk about all the Halloween Horror Nights announcements. We come out every year, make lots of videos. You can find my Halloween Horror Nights playlist to see like past years of the park setting up and the event and all of that to get an idea of what it's like. And I'm happy to answer questions. And it does seem like some things are gonna work different this year. So we will be out here to show you everything. So stay tuned. And also keep showing you all the fun summer stuff in the park. Check back on the videos. I've been doing a lot of variety of different things if you've missed any. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Sending you a ton of love. I'll see you for the next video. Until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye.